Good evening, viewers, and welcome to your favorite program, The Parrot Show. My name is Peter Ogena. On tonight's program, in keeping with our tradition of celebrating the positive contributions of blacks and ethnic communities in the diaspora, today we bring for your viewing pleasure the fundraising event in support of the displaced people of Zimbabwe, organized by the Lifeline Africa Foundation on the 5th of July 2008. It was more than an event. In fact, it was more of a carnival, as the Nollywood celebrities came calling in support of the noble cause. So ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The first Miss Nigerian Ireland 2008 is happening on the 4th of October at the Royal Dublin Hotel, O'Connell Street, Dublin 1. It is the first ever. Be part of history and be part of something new. So be there. The Gala Night Show started with a warm welcome by Barrister Emeka Ezeani of Siemens & Co. Solicitors, and his introduction of the special guest of honor, Nollywood actors and actresses.
Please give the biggest welcome to Nollywood star actress Nkiru Sylvanus. Thank you very much. I want to even hear a bigger applause. The biggest chant for the fine boy of Nollywood. There are two fine boys there. Ladies and gentlemen, please give the biggest Irish welcome to star actor Michael Izuroli. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all know him. He's my friend. He's your friend. He's GQ. He is the ultimate. He is the finest. All the finest. That gentleman who went in search of Gulda Ultimate in Nigeria. The ultimate warrior himself. Give it up to Chidi. Okay, man. And of course, I've left it all for the Grandmaster himself. One of those, the pioneers of the African movie industry. A gentleman, a gentleman's gentleman. Dublin, give your biggest welcome to Zach Archie. Now, join me in welcoming a notable development worker and the Chief Executive Officer of Lifeline Africa Foundation, who will also come in here and give her report. Please welcome Ms. Nobukle Nkube.
Ms. Nobukle Ukube, the Chief Executive Officer of Lifeline Africa Foundation, highlights the aim and objective of the organization and reemphasizes on the need for Africans in the diaspora to do something for themselves.
The aim for Lifeline is for us to take a community approach. Remember everybody apart from our families, and then really try and get involved in Africa's humanitarian problems. And the pilot projects for this year, the one that's taking place tonight, we have the Africa Diaspora Give Back Project. Really, this project is about encouraging Africans to bring the material goods that they have, the educational materials, books, best for school children. We collect them and then we have to send them back home. And then the second project, which is going to be launched sometime in December, that's the FEED project, and really this is about development education for primary schools. And I'm actually going to be working with 2 primary schools in Nigeria. It's a schools linkage program, and I won a Central Entrepreneurs Award to work on this program. So I'm very excited that to be working with children as well. And then really for today, in trying to realize maybe the objective of this project, we're going to be, hosting a fundraising event for Zimbabwe, and I'm a Zimbabwean myself. So maybe you're wondering why the interest and why the passion. I'm from Zimbabwe.
Welcome to Miss Nigeria Ireland 2008.
The Miss Nigeria Ireland 2008 aims to raise the profile of Nigerian women and their contribution to the Irish society,
and the pageant holds on the 4th of October, time 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. at the Royal Dublin Hotel. Are you going to be there? Be part of something new. See you there.
A series of performances were lined up to entertain the guests. Mr. Clement Esebame, advisor to the Integration Minister, paid tribute to the Irish government for enforcing laws that prohibit discrimination of all sorts.
Different. That you actually have somewhere to go if you are discriminated against. Now that is the basis in which we are starting the discussion around integration. I said I had a 16-page speech, or was it 27? Alright, that's page 18. But basically what I'm trying to say here is that if you are already here as a migrant, the onus, first of all, is that you have taken the first step. The next step there is for us to do what is necessary for us to become an influential, progressive part and voice of the new society. And that's what a lot of you are doing by actually coming out here today. Because participation is key to this integration business that we are talking about. You cannot integrate yourself with your TV. You may try, you might enjoy it, but you won't be integrated. You have to integrate with people. And this is about communities. It's about people you meet on the streets. It's about your neighbors. It's about your school, your PTA meetings, and all of those very mundane things that people don't actually think about but do automatically. So I will say, from my own perception and from my views here this evening, that you all are already integrated. So half of my work is done already. So please put a round of applause together for yourself for being integrated. I want to support the initiative of Lifeline African Foundation because I believe as members of the diaspora now, a much more progressive part of the diaspora, because Ireland happens to be one of the richest countries in Europe, that you all, with the support of our brothers from Nollywood today, will dig deep into your pockets to support this worthy enterprise.
Mr. Ignatius Okafor, going for the 2009 County Council election, praised the effort of the Lifeline Foundation and claimed that he was contesting the 2009 election to serve the people.
Have nothing to do after schools. We have no preschool. We have no after school. The crash we have there is very expensive. It's not affordable. And this kind of issues, transportation, Terrace Town to Blanchardstown shopping center takes an hour to travel. But on these issues that I'm calling on people to try to see what is we have in there in Terrace Town. I would like to thank the Lifeline for what they have done. It's appreciative of what we have done today, and I'm very honored to speak today, to share my views with the Lifeline on this occasion. And I promise, and I think that the Lifeline should express this whole fundraising, not only to the Zimbabwe, but to the whole Africa. And this is kind of things that we hope that will continue to happen today and the next day as well. Thank you very much.
Promote this image, because the image we are trying to promote is a situation whereby Ireland is a land of...
Mr. Adiola Adeshina, also a candidate for the 2009 County Council election, advised Africans to equip themselves and to make good use of every good opportunity that comes their way.
It's actually for us to practically contribute into the society with our intellect, our knowledge, and our service. And how do we do that? It's in our different aspects of life. We should try as much as possible to be contributing and to be obvious in a situation whereby we've invited the actors and actresses from Nigeria. We are showcasing them now as what Nigeria can offer. But within Northern Ireland here, we need to show ourselves that this is who we are. Most of us, don't get me wrong, most of us that came in here have degrees. If we go back to Nigeria, we will be the middle class. But middle class does not exist in Nigeria. You have the poor, you have the rich. What we're trying to do is to gain enough experience. So when we do go back there, we will be the middle class. And how do we fill that space? What I'm just here to do is to encourage us that in whatever aspect of life we find ourselves in this society, we have to contribute, we have to raise our head high, and we have to make sure we stand up for our rights. Because nobody's going to give us that chance if we ourselves don't take the rightful place that belongs to us.
Ms. Tendai Mandondo, aspirant for the 2009 County Council election, challenges Africans to embark on sustainable projects which will be there forever, rather than money which is there today and gone tomorrow.
Why don't we set up ourselves and put ourselves together and talk about what is it that we can do? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to challenge you tonight. I really want to challenge you tonight on the basis of what Lifeline has done, to think seriously about our role in democracy in our own countries, even in economic development. We do send a lot of remittances back home. We send money all the time. Lifeline today will be sending a lot of clothes for people in Zimbabwe to wear. But what will happen when the clothes are torn off? What will happen when the money that we send home all the time gets finished? What's going to happen is that they will need more money. They'll be extending their hands all the time towards us. But what is our role as people who are in diaspora to make sure that people in Zimbabwe have got capacity to build their own economy there? What is our role in doing that? We do really need to be thinking about long-term, sustainable development in our own countries. Thank you very much.
Pastor Lawrence of the Christ Ambassador, Dublin, urged people to give their best because of their love for Africa.
In very short form, tonight is